I have a short trade here to go short if prices trade below here. I'm in the area of major resistance. At major resistance, I know that there are sellers there, so I'm trading with my higher time frame trend. So my order is filled, and I'll move my stop just above here, a quarter point above here, a tick. So okay, and also I'm short.
The time is 1:40 p.m.
At this time, I'm only short 3 contracts, and I have them in 3 separate lots. And so, really, it's more pinpoint when you trade. If you can pick some low risk entries and have high hit ratio, success rate, then you can always increase your contracts to whatever size you like. So at this point, this is just trading example. So this is only 3 contracts. Look like this is one of those days where prices is taking a minute to get to where it's going, but I'm still up here hiding behind major resistance. The reason why is so if this did come and stop me out anyway, that means I was on the wrong side of the trade. So the higher time frame does support a move lower. So I'll sit here and wait and see if I can get this move lower. Just take note that all right here, this was supply and demand. It has to be dealt with. So this move up, so now we're having a reaction to this area here. This is why I'm not moving my stop down to here, because we have to actually absorb the demand that was left up in here from traders actually going long. So we have demand here, so actually we're trying to absorb this demand. If we're able to do this, then we will go lower. If demand exceeds supply, then we'll do a move higher. So this is what's happening here. We're dealing with this area. If this bar ends up closing lower down and we get follow through, then I can move my stop to here if I just want to be cautious. But at this point, I want to make sure that this can make a move north, not a retest and come back up into this area, and then it could just do one tick up or something and stop me out. So I'm going to wait till this bar has follow through, and then maybe I'll move it down to here. And we're coming up on an area of major resistance, major support, and some of the other time frames. So actually I have my targets here, so they're pretty close to each other, to where I'll be taking profits on these pretty quick. Because right here we got there of a trader pivot, and then here in the area of higher time frames, major support. So yeah, we'll be cautious. Now since we have another pivot and this made a new low, now I can bring my stop a little bit above this area just to protect myself also. Normally I like to do all or nothing, but this market's been kind of funny, so this is the next area where I know that sellers are accumulated, so they can help hold off the bulls just in case they try to come and attack. So that's where I'll be, up above this area. So at this point my stop is break even. Look like we should get filled on this first lot. So that's what I'll do. We'll see how that works out. A tick before it. Oh, there you go. I would say it's playing games, playing with my emotions. Okay, now we have that done. Now I can lower this down some, because I definitely want to make sure I'm in the green on all targets left on this. So a lot of things too, not only just picking the right entries, but being able to manage your risk and manage the trade after you're in it. So that's another thing that some novice traders have to pick up on doing. Now at this point I'm in the green on all trades. The closer we get to this area of major resistance and this trader pivot, I'll monitor it more closely and be more cautious on the pullbacks. Usually I'll let a pull back up, but since we're in this area, I know where major support is and buyers accumulate, then I'm gonna be cautious on what happens here. So I'm gonna just do this kind of closely. So at this point I have another lot right here. If it goes up there, then I'll be out, and I'll let this one come right here to see if we can get a bigger gain. But I'm gonna make sure I get this one filled here first. So that's why I broke this up to 2 contracts. So we'll see if this just goes up and turns around. So that's what I'm waiting on. Okay, we're getting it more in our favor. If this just turns up and goes up, then I'll cancel all these orders and just take my profit, because I don't want to see that. We're coming this area of this trader pivot, so let's see how this goes. Okay, we're getting close on it. Okay, we're filled on that one. Looks like we're breaking. I might need to move this down some.
On Friday, June 19th, the time is 2:16 p.m.
Okay, I just move this target down some just to see how this reacts. So, yeah. So I'm waiting here to see if we can get a room lower. Make sure this doesn't become, you know, a breakout failure bar. Breakdown failure, better yet. Have you noticed the reason why I'm monitoring this more closely, not only because of all the things I told you about, we're at a new low right here. And so at a new low, sellers become exhausted. We run out of sellers. So this is why I'm doing this real close. By being at this new low, odds that we get a pullback is more than likely. And I don't just have a clear void. I'm coming up on an area of major support. So this is what's happening in this trader pivot. We see we're getting a reaction here. So I might kill this order in a minute to see, depends on what type of bar forms here and how this volume looks, so I can see who's participating at this point. So either way it go, at this point, even if it stops me out, I'm in the profit, so everything's green. So this trade's a little bit below here, then I'll move my stop to here. I don't want this to go down and pop right back up, so it could be going sideways for a minute, so I'm just letting it go and see what happens. As you can see, I moved my stop to right here. You know, for some people I might be playing it a little close, but based on the location of prices right now, this is how I like to do it. Want to hold on to every quarter I can without decreasing the odds, every tick. And so we'll see. So at this point we have prices moving in our favor. I'm gonna bring this stop down some more. Normally I don't micromanage it like this, but due to the area and we're at a new low, I think that's what it calls for. I'll just move my target down a little bit lower, so we're gonna see, unless this turns to a tail, which will break. Oh yeah, failed breakdown. So we'll see. Hopefully that won't happen. We'll see if we can get prices to go a little bit lower. I don't like that tail shaping up on plus volume high, but I have my stop in place. No matter what, I'm still stopped with a profit. High. Yeah, it's not looking good. Let's see what happens. So now you have this bar. Let's see if it has any follow through or if it goes back down. So we're gonna wait and see. Just holding this position here. And at this point, if it goes and stop me out, I won't be surprised due to the fact that we are in the area of major, support. But if it goes lower, that'll kind of surprise me. But I have to be willing to take that chance because nobody knows which way price is gonna go. So I have to be willing to, not get the best possible profit on a lot. Okay, yep, I'm out on that. So cleaned up still all three lots with a nice decent gain. So we'll see if anything else happens.